I did one of your offers, and it was the Akashic journey, and I actually fell to sleep and don't remember any of it. And I was like, oh, that's so disappointing. Why was that? But so I asked my spirit team, and this is where they're like, this is a difficult one, but we'll let you get to the realization. But what they said, what Katie gifted you with was the opportunity to heal something that was so traumatic that we didn't want you to do it. You needed to be at a really deep somnambulistic level to process that trauma. We didn't want you to do it in like your normal regression state. You needed to be even deeper. And because you trust Katie, and because obviously we've had many lifetimes together, your voice for me was that safety that allowed me to go and clear that. And then they told me what lifetime it was, and I burst into tears because I knew exactly, because I'd had many attempts at doing that myself and with others, and I kept coming up against a wall, a block, because it was too scary. It was, I guess, my equivalent of some of the stuff that you've experienced in the regressions with me, but just at too frightening a level for me to process. And so, yeah, they explained to me that because we had this current lifetime and previous lifetime relationships, that yeah, your voice was able to do that for me. So yeah, but it's hard to put that in a testimonial. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, well, you're bringing tears to my eyes now. Thank you.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, it's hard. How do you write that? Because it's hard to explain. That's a multi-level healing that's based on a trust over many lifetimes, and then sometimes you have to do it at the somnambulistic level too, because it is too traumatic to, your mind isn't ready to do it at the conscious level. And once it's cleared at that somnambulistic level, then your conscious mind and your subconscious mind is okay for you to bring it forward. You feel the emotion and you're fine, but it does explain things that you have been afraid of or were wary of, or whatever it is, and you couldn't piece the pictures together. And I could finally piece the pictures that I'd had together. So yeah, it's a bit like the first time I ever did a Akashic session with Joanna Hunter, and I got the image of arrows shooting behind me and into the door and not letting me go in. And it took me quite a long time to get into my very first past life, which I was able to do with Cindy, who's also another friend from many lifetimes. And so it's very interesting how sometimes the people that we are connected to in this lifetime provide that safety to access some of that stuff that you wouldn't otherwise. You could be with the most famous regression therapist in the world, but you need somebody who's been constant with you on other lifetimes that is a safety for you emotionally to unlock that piece. Yeah. So,
and I get that because equally you've been that safety for me, because I know that consciously I was in psychic development from around 2013, and the one thing that I wouldn't do was past life regression until you invited me.
Yeah.
And then finally it was obviously the right time to do it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and you can't force it. It's not, your safety mechanisms won't let you go there until you're ready. Just it's there for a reason, right? It's there to protect you until you're ready. So yeah, that's very interesting. So maybe I'll do it again, and then I'll revisit a different lifetime or something, and then I'll be able to write something that's a little more.
Keep playing it until you can write.
Yeah, that's right. So
anyway, or maybe it's something that you need to record, rather than sitting down and writing.
Oh, right, yeah.
Maybe it's something that you can speak your story, your experience.
Yeah.